I know. Okay, so I'll be serious because this is serious yoga. I just want to ask you what brought you here.
Ramdas. I'm just doing the best I can to live my life via the prayer, "Thy will be done, Thy will be done," and that's what I learned from Yogi Bhajan in the early 70s. Is, just instead of praying, I don't pray for specific things anymore. I just pray that I might serve, the divine will, because I really trust it. And life just keeps getting better and better and more beautiful and more blissful.
What's it like playing music next to Snatam?
It is, all I can express is just total gratitude, to be in her presence and to share the music. But she's so authentic. I mean, she's such a channel, and she just...
Wasn't she founded by, didn't Yogi Bhajan discover her when she was 14 or forever?
I think Yogi Bhajan knew about her. I mean, she was born into the Dharma. I met her. She was living with Prabhu Singh and Prabhu Kaur in Long Beach. She was born in 72, and I was the Shakti shoe salesman. That was our ashram business, and her dad, Prabhu Singh, decided to open a Shakti shoe store in Long Beach. So I would stay there all the time. She was maybe 4 or 5 years old, and even then she was walking around the house singing, always had us. And there was something about her voice, even then I remember thinking, wow, it kind of touched your heart just to hear her just going around like a little girl singing.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, this young lady has a real special destiny, And then we'd intersect over the years at family gatherings. We started playing some music together when she was a teenager and lived in Marin County, and I was living in Palo Alto and then Berkeley, just to the community gatherings. And then,
So I heard you went to Clark.
I went to...
My son went to Clark.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding. It's a very cool school. In fact, the library, I think it's called the Goddard Library.
Yeah.
I spent many interesting long evenings in the nooks and crannies of that library in the late 60s. I won't get into the details.
I have a question about that library. And I have a question about the brilliance of how somebody so brilliant, like yourself, an incredible musician, a rock and roll star, a brilliant mind, probably PhDs. Why would you choose Kundalini Yoga to run your? How come your destiny turned out to be Kundalini Yoga?
I don't think I chose it. I think it chose me.
Oh, that's
and it's just like mantras. It's like mantras kind of come to you when you're ready for them. And it's like the Kundalini Yoga appeared exactly when I needed it and said, "Hey, baby, I'm here for you."
But let me ask you one thing: can you get prosperous off? I mean, do you? Is there a lot of prosperity? People talk about prosperity with Kundalini.
I think everybody has a certain destiny, and Kundalini Yoga can help you to really embrace your particular destiny, which I really believe each of us has this beautiful destiny that if we don't get in the way, if we surrender to it, our life will unfold and our life will be magnificent. Whether that means you'll have lots of money, you'll have lots of some beautiful things,
right?
Which is prosperity. It may not always be like net worth money. It might be just incredible bliss.
But what if somebody doesn't believe in bliss? And what if somebody doesn't believe in God? And what if they don't believe but they need to be healthy? They need to get their system together and they have nothing else to turn to but
Well, they should definitely try it, and I don't think they should do it on blind faith. Go take a Kundalini Yoga class and put yourself 110% into it.
Right.
And then see what your experience is. And if after you do that, you think there's nothing in it for you, then go do something else.
Right, just try it.
There's always Baskin Robbins ice cream, 54 flavors for bliss.
So do you think all these people that came to this voice workshop found their voice? Do you think I found mine?
I think you just embraced the one you already had, you know, and I think people were really embracing their voice. And I also notice people are hopeful. And some people are like, wow, I can really embrace and love my own voice and develop it.
Why is that important?
Because your own voice, the sound of your own voice is the most healing sound on the planet. Your own voice, speaking sacred words, speaking words of love and divinity, and singing sacred words. You know? What's more powerful than hearing yourself in that activity? What's more beautiful? And that's what Yogi Ji always said. He said, your voice.
And I mean, people sing to Bob Marley, they sing to Bob Dylan, they sing to all the Bobs.
Yeah, exactly.
So why not Yogi Ji? I mean, why not, Well, I'm thankful.
Well, it's a very mutual gratitude.